Greetings everyone. The next race on the schedule is Eight Bowl Superspeedway, which is a fictional track. For those that don't know, it doesn't cross over because the bridge makes it a figure eight. Our front row is Roman Racing teammates of Jordan Roman and Elizabeth Shangle. Other drivers with a good start for this week was Dalton Scott and Daryl Roloff right behind him. Because of this track's unique layout, drivers will be on the inside lane on one section, and then they'll get stuck on the outside lane on the next because they're turning to the left to make the 8, and then they'll be turning to the right. So there's a lot of passing that usually goes on here, and to keep it short and simple, it's safe to assume that just about everyone gets a chance to lead. It's more so who's in the right position at the end of the race to win it. What we do get a lot of is wrecking here. Greg Forian gets collected with multiple other cars as Ken Roxon tumbles for quite a while there. Just like a funnel, these cars go down the track and collect multiple others. After that first caution, our front field has changed up quite a bit. We got Rick Quick along with Howard Schuler, Will Power, and myself, who seem strong in the early runnings here. Another driver having a good run is Will Power's teammate of Austin Cindric. It seems like each week he's getting to whittle away at Will Power's lead. On lap 34, we get yet another wreck, this time involving Jimmy Gokachia and Alexander Rossi. This race is definitely going to be one of attrition, as by lap 37 we've already got 8 cars out of the race. Even though Austin Cindric is doing everything he can to beat Will Power, Will Power is still out front doing just what he does. It's going to be hard to make up much points on him if he continues at this pace. On lap 52 we get another wreck. This one collects quite a few drivers. Fairly early on, it looks like I'm destined to have a pretty good race. That unfortunately comes to an untimely end when a wreck involving Jacob Roloff and Will Power, along with Scott Dixon and Stephen Keith, who is coming right here in the picture, slams right into me, ending my day. Not even halfway through the race, and half the field is already out. More than 20 cars have been out of the race due to wreck, and there's still cars out there running with damage that slow up the field too. Since there's so few cars left, this kind of establishes our top contenders for the win today. Of those include Tyler Shangle, Lando Norris, Joseph Newgarden, Austin Cindric, Dalton Scott, and even a couple more in the top 10 with a fighting chance to win it. We aren't done with the cautions, however, as we have a mechanical failure that brings out a caution on lap 81. Travis Charpentier, his day is over. At halfway, your leader is Tyler Shangle with a 4.5 second lead over Joseph Newgarden. On lap 100, we get another tremendous wreck when the lap down car of Larry Lusk gets turned and flips numerous times. Most of the other cars come out unscathed. After halfway, A new surprise contender for the win appears in Jordan Roman. And then there's another driver that's been having a rough year. The 11 of Paul Wilkins, looking strong today. As pictured here, he does make a pass for the lead and shares the lead back and forth between him and Jordan Roman. With 50 laps to go, you've got 5 solid contenders in Jordan Roman, Joseph Newgarden, Aaron Rapp, Paul Wilkins, and Austin Cindric. Amongst these 5, 3 of them looking for their first win this year: Paul Wilkins, Newgarden, and Jordan Roman. Austin Cindric, who's looking to make max points on his teammate Will Power, while leading, gets in some trouble. The number 90 of Roger Lutz connects with him. This ultimately ends the day for Austin Cindric. And so with 25 laps to go, now it's mostly a 4-car fight with Aaron Rapp, Jordan Roman, Rick Quick, and Paul Wilkins. Of the drivers competing for the win, the driver to most likely cherish it the most would be Paul Wilkins. This is his farewell tour of the series, and it would be nice to go out on top. With 2 laps to go, Jordan Roman holds the lead over Paul Wilkins. At this point in the race, it's going to come down to who's in the right position at the right time, like I mentioned earlier. And we definitely still have a bunch of lap traffic out on the course that can either help or hinder a driver from winning the race. Paul gets the white flag right here, and he's in front of Jordan at this point. Lap traffic's going to be a hassle here. Is Paul going to make the right choice? As he's getting held up by the 98 of Colton Herta, he stays on the inside, and Jordan Roman gets pushed up out high. Ultimately, Jordan made the fatal mistake of doing so, because Paul Wilkins is now cruising past her. And with little to no drama, the rest of this race is Paul's to win, as he cruises to the start-finish line to take home the checkered flag. Coming home in second, of course, is Jordan Roman. Third, we get Aaron Rapp. Fourth would be Rick Quick. Fifth would be Joseph Newgarden. Monty Shangle with a 6th. Tyler Shangle with a 7th. One lap down, Dalton Scott comes home in 8th. Howard Schuler in 9th. And 10th place was Lando Norris. So congratulations to Paul Wilkins. Even though it's his farewell season, he was able to win one more time. There's still plenty of racing left in the season. 21 races to be exact. And many more opportunities for Paul to get another win. So, as always, thanks for tuning in. On to the next one.